Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to do a review of the YIN Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and also I want to show you the pocket edition of the same oracle so you can see how they compare. I did a review of the Kali Oracle, and I also will compare those two at some point. So let me know if you want to see that. All right, so this YIN Oracle says blessings, guidance, and enlightenment from the Divine Feminine. And again, it's by Alana Fairchild, and the artwork is by Zeng Hao. So it's a two-piece box, top and bottom. Here is what the bottom side looks like. It's published by Blue Angel Press. And on the back of the box, it says 44 cards and guidebook, YIN, radiant with divine compassion. The 44 cards in this deck guide you to a place of inner peace and beauty. Her energy reaches out to you from each card. The messages, inspired by her presence and guiding voice, contain her wisdom to help us live a loving and enlightened life that is practical, spiritual, and positive. The guidance in the messages and the practical exercises for each card nourish you on your spiritual path, help you realize that you're a divine soul, and learn to love, trust, and live your highest destiny in this lifetime. May your heart be opened and touched by her grace. May you realize her beauty is a mirror of your own divine soul. Blessings to you, beloved one. All right. And this printing is the second printing, which was in 2021, and I think the original printing was in 2012. So it's been around for a while. All right, the inside of the box is lovely pinkish color. Oops, I just knocked my goddess down. That's not a good thing. Here, let me stand her up there. All right, and let's look at the guidebook first. So this is a soft cover guidebook, and it looks like that on the back. Beautiful. And so we have, yeah, it looks like 2012 was the original artwork. Okay, so we have table of contents. About KUAN YIN. KUAN YIN is the mother of compassion. And how to use this oracle. Suggested card spreads. 1 card, 1 truth. KUAN YIN's mirror is a 3-card spread. The lotus blossom is a 4-card spread. And then it talks about KUAN YIN's mantra. Their card messages, and then it gets to the meanings of the cards. For each card, we have like an important thought to take in, and then a description of the card. Healing by the Bamboo Moon. This is an activity that you can do, and also prayer under the bamboo moon is a prayer for you. So there are different activities you can do for each card, and then of course the meaning. So we'll do a 1-card reading at the end so you can see how this is written to see if you like or can relate to it. All right, so here we have healing blessings of the Moon Maiden and a prayer to the Moon Maiden. So for each card, there's about 2 to 3 pages of writing. And it goes that way for all 44 cards. So we'll definitely read one now. About the artist, Zeng Hao is a gifted young painter with a deep love for ancient Chinese culture. He uses mainly classical Western oil painting techniques to create his large works of art. And it tells more about him. And then about the author, Alana Fairchild. Here we have information. You can visit her at www.alanafairchild.com. She also has a book that is called the KUAN YIN Transmission, Healing Guidance from Our Universal Mother. She also wrote the Isis Oracle and the Kali Oracle. So, I feel like she's done a lot more, but those are the ones that are in this particular book. All right, so this is what the back of the cards looks like. Very beautiful. And it's very thick, very heavy, thick cardstock. It is their matte finish. And we'll go through each of the cards. I cannot guarantee you that they're in order. No, they're not in order, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is number 37, the Lotus Throne. The artwork is just lovely. Number 33, 10 Sisters of Light. Number 1, Call of the Dancing Crane. Number 16, Maiden Ma Ku or Ma Gu. Number 17, Many Hands of the Goddess. Number 12, Gates of Heaven. There's two there together. Number 13, here, the Yellow Tiger Mother. Number 2, Blessings of the Moon Maiden. Number 1, Bamboo Moon. Number 39, The Threshold. Number 9, 8 Immortals. 19, Mother of Mercy. 20, Nectar of the Lotus. 21, Orchid Priestess of Destiny. 22, Princess of the Autumn Harvest. 23, Radiant Moon of Compassion. 24, Reveal the Peacock Beauty. Oops, I dropped one. 25, Sacred River Yangtze. 10, Empress of the Pearl. 11, Enter the Jade Temple. 12, Turquoise Lotus Mother. Number 3, Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. 26, Shining Lotus. 27, Sisters of the Star Blossoms. 43, Veil of Shadows. 44, Weave the Future Golden. 34, The Amaryllis Lute. 35, The Book of Changes. 36, The Dance Unveiling. 38, The Tao. Number 5, Dance of the Butterfly Queen. Number 6, Daughter of the Phoenix. Number 7, Drink from the Emerald Fountain. Number 8, Dynasty of the Divine Mother. Number 18, Mother Fierce. Number 14, Immortal Treasures. Number 15, Ivory Swan Goddess. 29, Sound the Fierce Flute. 30, Spin the Silken Thread Divine. 31, Sweeping Sister Willow. 32, Tai Chi Rising. 28, Sisters of the Sun Rising. 40, the Yin Empress. And 41, To the Celestial Mountain. All right, so now this type of cards, even though they're matte and they're thick, it's very heavy cardstock. These tend for me to stick together. It wasn't too bad, but I did notice them sticking a little. Now, there's no way I can do the regular riffle shuffle with my hands, so we'll do the side riffle. And you can do the corner riffle. Also, overhand shuffling, which is fine. All right, so let's do a quick one-card reading so you can see how the book's written. All right, Spirit, what message does the universe have for our viewers today? So we got three, but we're going to take the first one, Ivory Swan Goddess. All right, so it's very beautiful. Ivory Swan Goddess. This is number 15. And that's what it looks like. All right, so I'll read the book and we'll see how it's written. Okay, it says Ivory Swan Goddess. The Ivory Swan Goddess speaks of spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your soul light never fades, beloved. Release guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your beauty, be more of yourself, and shine your divine essence into the world. Do not cast your eyes away from the perception of your own divine inner light in all its beauty and radiance, beloved soul. You may find it easier to believe in the illusion of sins and unworthiness than in the truth of your spiritual innocence. Yet just like the purity, beauty, and grace of the Ivory Swan Goddess, your own soul is luminous, pure, and eternally graceful. You are being asked to recognize the divine energy within you without holding yourself back from unconditional self-acceptance and regard. It is time to accept your divinity in greater measure, to be present to the pure light within, and not try to ignore it, downplay it, or worry that it is not enough. No matter what has happened in your life, or what experiences or choices you have made, your soul light is as pure as the divine source itself, because essentially that's what it is. There is no need for spiritual shame or feelings of inadequacy. The light within all of us is exactly the same. We are just in different stages of realizing it. KUAN YIN, Ivory Swan Goddess, wishes to bestow divine grace on you, beloved soul, to assist your spiritual growth at this important time on your path. For this to occur, you must be willing and able to receive it. As you choose to let shame simply be a feeling and let it go, as you choose not to empower judgment, condemnation, or criticism of the self by you or by any other, you are walking the path of remembering the essential soul purity of all beings. This is a peaceful and joyful path. You become capable of seeing the God and Goddess shining out at you in the most unlikely of people, situations, and experiences. You are open to receive the grace that beloved KUAN YIN wishes to share with you now to help you live more fully and joyfully in such a state of spiritual remembrance. Allow her to bless you with her grace as you remember the spiritual purity of your own being, free from taint, judgment, or flaw. And then here we have Healing with the Ivory Swan Goddess. Find a quiet, private place with a pen in your journal and sit down and write a letter to yourself from your higher self, which is unconditionally loving. This letter is to affirm that you now love yourself unconditionally, that you do not judge or condemn yourself, that you forgive yourself for being human and needing to learn lessons that you are now ready to release. And that you are now ready to release shame and guilt so that you can more accurately be who you are in truth. You can add any other unconditionally accepting and loving statements from your soul to the letter. It doesn't matter whether you fully believe the unconditional love in your words. You will in time. And why not start cultivating that higher capacity for loving acceptance right now? All right, and it goes on with that. And then at the end, there's Prayer of the Ivory Swan Goddess. And there's a prayer, Beloved KUAN YIN, Mother of Peace, Beauty, and Compassion, the light in you is the same as the light in me. Help me to be at peace with my eternal innocence and purity. Ivory Swan Goddess, please help me let go of old beliefs and experiences of shame, self-condemnation, or judgment that no longer serve me. I now honor and accept wholly and completely that the light in you is the same divine light in me. Om Mani Padme Hum. All right, so that is an example of one of the cards in this deck. And that is, so this is the full-size KUAN YIN Oracle. And this is what the pocket edition looks like. So you can see the difference in size there. And the pocket edition is totally different because it doesn't have a guidebook. So the cards are all the same, but the meaning is on the back instead. And so it's the short version of what's on the full-size deck. But with this, you receive publishing information. Here are some other decks. And another deck is the Wild KUAN YIN Oracle, which is one that I've already reviewed if you want to check that out. It's much different than this one. Okay, so introduction talks about KUAN YIN and who she is, how to use this deck, and then it gives you instructions for a single card reading. So that is, real quick here, let me show you how these are written on the back. So, Spirit, what does our viewer need to know right now? What does our viewer need to know right now? These are also the thick cardstock. They are matte finish as well. So, all right, that one. And it's Orchid Priestess of Destiny. So this is how this is written. The Orchid Priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet, she stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. All right, and this would be like the part in italics, which is in the guidebook, would be the first part of each of the cards in the regular size deck. So that is the KUAN YIN Oracle, the pocket edition of the KUAN YIN Oracle. And let me show you real quick what the Wild KUAN YIN Oracle looks like. It's completely different. If I would have thought, I would have brought it over sooner. But this is what the Wild KUAN YIN Oracle looks like. And like I said, I have done a review of this, and this is different. But it's also by Alana Fairchild, and the artist is different on this one too. So that is my review of the KUAN YIN Oracle and short review of the pocket edition. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free for you and it helps me out a lot. I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.